Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Cogan and we're off again. It's a midweek duel. We haven't done one of these for a little while. We're a bit late as well. It's not really proper midweek. It's Thursday, so I'm a day late, but you'll have to let me off. I'm in the process of moving house, so my life is chaos at the moment. So the fact you're getting an extra game this week, be thankful, be grateful. Be nice. It's good. It's a good game too. Right, let's have a look at the players and see what we got. It is a small mainland map in what looks like temperate biome, I believe. We have in the blue, in the north, playing as the Carthaginians. This was a random draw. Weird Jokes, very good friend of the channel, rated 1646. And let's have a quick look towards the south. In the red, we have... Let's get this right. A player 56132, who will be known as A player. I'm not good with these big long numeric names, so A player in the red, playing as the Ptolemies. Now, my understanding is that neither player quite likes the civ that they drew, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. I do not know the result of this one. Let's have a look at the two approaches. We'll start with Weird Jokes, fairly standard approach here, although it has ignored the berries, so sent everybody down here to chop wood. Is producing, I've got production things, only producing one infantryman at a time. Production seems to be much quicker for A player. We'll have a look at how they're doing. So not gone for berries, is collecting chickens. Food is low, so it's going to be an interesting approach. I don't know if this is a plan to stockpile wood early. Wood seems to be the critical resource in Alpha 24. Much harder to stockpile than it ever was previously, as we see first house going up there. So it's still not much in it. This approach has yielded, well, it's 20 all. I know 5 have just come out now for A player. Let's have a look how A player is doing. Much more traditional sort of setup here. We've got Camel Archer collecting the chickens. We have 10 women who have almost cleared the berries. We have the gathering upgrade, so they've really gone for it in terms of food. Interesting, you could see that here. So I'm floating in excess of food, lacking wood, but forging ahead slightly in population, and now currently producing 6 to 1 on literally the current production that we're seeing. So we have small wood line over this side, undefended, and some idle citizens. They only stopped briefly. We'll let them off. They are the house builders, so they're building houses down there. We are seeing less of what we used to see from the Ptolemies, in which the big circles of houses, because houses are no longer completely free. They are still cheap, but you don't tend to see that crazy putting down all the formations. What have we here? We have an archer rush from Weird Jokes. It's 12 of them, so that's what he was aiming for. So 12 of them coming in now. They're coming in on the fields. They're going to get kills straight away. Just the one so far, although I think they're going to take out the cavalryman pretty quick. He's trying to run away. He is dead. And we've got Weird Jokes' cavalryman keeping an eye on that. 2 kills to Weird Jokes. Still behind in population. There's 12 women due to come out of the CC. And they're now going in on the unprotected women over here. They're not completely unprotected. There are 3 Judean slingers. But I think we're starting to see some success. There we go. So 5 kills plays 2. So yeah, these guys they're down to 10 now, but are they gonna capture this tower? It's fully garrisoned. I'd be surprised if they can actually get through it. They're not going to destroy it, are they? They are slowly getting capture on it. I think that could go. There is reinforcements coming in, so they're going to have to retreat, aren't they? Or are they just going to kill these 4 guys? So the pikemen come in. They are not doing very well. There's not probably enough of them there. They didn't manage to get... Did they manage to get any kills at all? He's lost another one. He will be taking a bit of fire. They're inside that little circle, then they're not taking too much fire. think there's a good chance they may capture this. I don't know what's coming out the CC. Nothing being produced at the moment. Any other infantry? Only 5 infantry in total for a player. 3 of them are in that tower. And that tower is now 50% of the way to being captured. It's going to take a little bit longer because he's lost a few troops now, Weird Jokes. We haven't got a barracks go. What's Weird Jokes doing while this is happening? He hasn't put a barracks up either. He is now producing. I think he's about to move back in front in terms of population. He's got 8 women coming out. Let's go back to this. How close is he to capturing this tower? There is another kill there.
Yes,
Weird Jokes is down to 8 troops now. I think they are still looking likely to get this. There's another 2 pikemen coming in. They're working their way through, but this tower is almost captured. It's only down to a loyalty of round about... Oh, it's going back up now as they're having to do some fighting. So I don't know if this is going to work out for Weird Jokes too well.
Yes,
certainly it must be distracting a player. So he's now down to 6-5. He's in the firing line from the tower. Down to 4, so I think it's time to pull out of there. They're not going to get the capture. He's down to 3. Has that worked out for him? 15 kills, plays 12. So yeah, he's only got a population lead of 1. He is ahead on food. Still got low supplies of wood. Another tower goes up.
Yes,
and I think, yeah, what can you say? It hasn't really slowed a player down too much. He hasn't got a barracks up, whereas Weird Jokes has, and he is now producing from it. It's still 37-all. I'd still say it's anybody's game. A player has now got more infantry. Weird Jokes is down to 3, so if it was a counter now, that would be quite interesting. There's still one archer making his way solemnly back. I think he's doing a bit of scouting on the way there. So it's been interesting. Now, neither team have any cavalry whatsoever, and it doesn't look like we're going to see a cavalry-centric game. So, interesting. It's all women. There are 34 of them, so big soft targets in the middle. But it's pretty much level on infantry now. It's so 1 population, evens population now slightly moved towards Weird Jokes. So 49 plus 45, nothing in it really. Nobody showing any signs of wanting to phase up early. Nobody close to getting pop capped. Probably a player is closest, but he's just built a house as well, evidently. I'm loving having the population and the pop limit here. It's another great addition to the NROC mod by Langbart, and still no sign of Langbart possibly making this available to everyone. I keep lobbying him for it, but I think he's still got great plans for it. I have to remember that we've also got the second overlay page with a breakdown of all our troops here. So we can see that it's 44 female citizens plays 47, 10 ranged troops versus 3 to Weird Jokes, 5 melee troops versus 2 in favour of a player, and 12 infantry plays 8 overall. Let's shift it back to the normal one. I've managed to tilt the viewpoint slightly. That's cool. It's taken them a while. That attack has definitely slowed down both their development. It's masses of production now coming out of a player's CC. Has he got a barracks yet? He still hasn't. That's a group of houses all very, very tightly packed in there. He's found more berries, so it's going to be good for food. He's good for wood too. What's going on here? They're walking a long way, and a lot of idle citizens for Weird Jokes. All the women over there. And Wonder what he's planning. He hasn't moved over to farming, but he has got a healthy surplus of food. It's wood I think he's got a problem with. He's got his main wood line here. He's now starting a second one. No sign of any further altercations, and there's still nothing really in it in the population 65 plus 70. It looks like a player is in a position to phase up if he wanted to phase up early. Weird Joke's not quite in that position yet. He's now starting to sort out his farming, whereas a player's farming is much more established. We've got an interesting kind of wall building with houses situation happening over here. Bit of a lull in the action after that extreme start by Weird Jokes. How's this going to go down? Difficult to know. Whose position do I fancy more then? Well, Weird Jokes has got double the infantry and is ahead in population. I'd say the advantage lies ever so slightly with him. And he's now got 3 wood lines on the go and has fully established his farming. He's got female citizens aplenty coming back in. A player, his base doesn't look untidy, does it? There's lots of development. Where is he going to be heading? He's got stone either side. We obviously know Ptolemies do tend to rely on metal a bit. He has got metal over to this side. Let's see how much he has actually scouted. He's scouted next to nothing. So he hasn't even started mining, so he's gathering stone. Hasn't started on metal. He knows about the 2 lots of stone there, but that is the some extent of what he has seen of the map. If we contrast that with Weird Jokes, Weird Jokes has pretty much explored over 50% of. There's still a dark area here. He knows about his immediate woodlines. He doesn't have any resources real close by. So all of the stone and metal appears to be over at a player's end of things. So are there more resources over here? There's another deposit of metal over here. This is interesting. With the right expansions, a player could dominate the resources in the later game. The map has not been particularly cruel, particularly kind to Weird Jokes. I suppose he's got some stone here, but it's only small deposits. Still making do with just the 1 barracks. Is he close to phasing up? He's in a position to phase up. I would imagine a player can't be far from it either. He's now not in a position. He's still building infrastructure. Is Weird Jokes going to take the opportunity to phase up first? It's 93 all in terms of population. 10 infantry lead for Weird Jokes, who's got the slightly bigger army. A player has made a new cavalryman. I don't know where he is. Let's see if we can find him. I would imagine he's doing some scouting. There he is. So wisely doing some scouting. It's another camel archer. Still no sign of phasing up by either player, but there we see it. So phasing up in progress there for a player. What about Weird Jokes? He hasn't decided to phase up yet. He is producing 21 troops. That must be in parallel from his 2 producing buildings. Not gone in for any other barracks or anything at all. So he's going for population. He's actually fallen slightly behind. A player has hit the town phase, 30 minutes 24. So that's quite a slow phasing up. But there was obviously that early attack from Weird Jokes. Weird Jokes has now queued his phasing up, so he's going to go probably just after, yeah, probably around about 14 minutes and 10 seconds or so. And look at this, we have a cavalry for a player. He has spammed out five camel archers. I don't know if he's going to find any soft targets now. If they go around on the fields, possibly. There are some groups of women over there, and now they're protected. Everything that we've
Yes,
got
see?
over here, there's only 5 women in amongst them. He's going to run into solid infantry everywhere he goes. There's 9 women there, but there is infantry close by. Where are they going to go? What have we got? We have a CC, a military colony going down. That's being built by women, so that's going to take stone, and there's another deposit of metal here. Well, this is sensible play. It's got access to wood lines, got berries, has got hunt nearby, and has got all of the big resources there. He's now started mining quite seriously. So this is a tidy expansion. He has got a bit of advanced sight here with the cavalry. Weird Jokes decided cavalry is not for him on this situation.
Yes, see?
So running out of wood lines now, Weird Jokes. He's got one to exploit here. He's almost sort of finished this one up. The cav are coming in. It's 5 lot to scout with. If they go through the middle, they're dead, basically. They're going to run into archers. In fact, they've been spotted. They're now getting shot at. They don't want to engage this. They're going to lose that straight away.
Yes, see?
You gotta say, Weird Jokes could have pursued him there. I think A player would have been in a bit of trouble. Both sides now getting some serious infantry together, but still 58 plays 37 in terms of infantry numbers in favour of Weird Jokes. You wouldn't fancy it, would you, if you sent all your troops down there? Weird Jokes would win on balance of military might and overall population. He's moved slightly into the lead now, so 130 plays 123. I don't know what he's going to do with this cav because there are no real soft targets. I suppose he might be able to get round the back and take out some of the ladies on the fields, but their production now is good enough. I think that you could hide them easy enough and not run out of food. Are we seeing phase 2 buildings now? We're seeing certainly a lot of we've seen 2 barracks go, a major building enterprise going on here now from A player. We have 2 cavalry stables as well, so he's going for a balanced approach. Looks like he's going to try and use everything at his disposal. Is he producing in big numbers? We see 25 in the production queue. So he's producing, he's producing from everywhere at the moment. Let's have a look how Weird Jokes is doing. He's now added another barracks. Are we seeing any phase 2 buildings? Yeah, let's have a look. So he is now in a position to go to phase 3, and he's done it. So he must have sneaked the market out. I didn't see it. There's an embassy at the back. We have the market there. Must have a temple in here somewhere, I would have thought. Still only a sentry tower. Well, it's a very efficient build. These are the big houses that I keep being told about. They look pretty cool. Cav just keeping an eye on things for A player. Not much happening at the moment. How far away is A player from phasing out? Because he's been gonna get beaten to the punch, I think. He's got the option to phase up. He's not taken it. He is still producing. Still got 23 units being produced from where? Is he going? He's going massively in for Cav. So it looks like Weird Jokes is producing cavalry as well. So Weird Jokes still another 30 seconds from phasing up.
Yes, see?
Oh.
Yes, see?
And that's not looking good for A player's small cavalry there. They've been discovered. Lost 2. Lost 3. Being chased now by archers. They aren't going to try and fight this. You want to withdraw from that immediately. Bit of scouting happening. Oh, this is an expansion. And I don't think... Oh, that's been destroyed straight away. So that was a bit of a bummer. Is he still going to proceed with it? I'm guessing A player knows about this, does he? Has he still got... He's lost vision on it now. So they've both reached the city phase. Weird Joke's slightly faster. He's at pop max, so he must have pop maxed all with largely with infantry. There is 23 cav now out on the field for A player. We'll have to keep an eye on the minimap to see what's going down. This expansion is now happening.
DSD.
Got another military colony going up here. Yeah, this is interesting. So the additional metal is all going to get claimed by Weird Jokes. The additional stone and this one bit of metal, although they're very inefficiently gathering it, they could do with building. A storehouse. Right on cue, they build it. Is A player aware of the danger that's come in here? He must have known there was an attempt to build, another CC there. This is going to take a little while to build. There's another... well, no, there it is. It's ready. So he'll be aware of it now, because that will have pushed his territory right back. So is A player going to strengthen all of this side with defenses? We haven't seen a siege workshop or anything like that yet. That's a fortress, isn't it? Been built right in the middle there. And we've got a siege workshop for Weird Jokes. Do we have the same hidden away here? We got that being built. The fortress and siege workshop being built almost at the safest part of the map for A player. It's being built quite close. I like the tactical look of Weird Jokes' base now. This is a good place to attack from where you're distracting from the side here. He's definitely been going after the metal. That was tactical. What's that in progress there? That's another fortress being built. And over here we've got a blacksmith. Left it a bit late to construct the blacksmith. We got rams and an elephant. Hero elephant. It's Hannibal. Oh, but with the cavalry have decided to go in, and they found a few women there. So an attack is happening. It's being dispersed because there is a massive load of archers coming in on them. I'm trying to find a Carthaginian blacksmith. All their buildings look so identical. They must have one. Has he got any upgrades at all? I'm just trying to find... That's all houses. Anybody tell me what a Carthaginian blacksmith looks like? So there's rams going around the side. Another fortress going up. It's a bit of a stalemate reached. They're both near population max. The heavy duty siege gear is coming all around this side, so I think that this is quite a well structured side to the base. There is probably a way in through here, but it's going to be pretty attritional. We're 22 minutes down. This is still anybody's game, but positionally, I think I like the look of Weird Jokes' territory more. He can attack from two flanks, whereas A player is sort of hemmed in. He has got a very mobile army there, and he's just built a blacksmith as he started upgrading. He hasn't really. So that's a bit disappointing. We're now seeing a ram. I don't know if that's gone rogue and is heading towards this tower.
DSD.
Has he got melee troops? So he's got pikemen. They would be able to take care of this, I think. It's the archers and the camel archers are sort of trying to size each other up over the border. Here we go with a big attack now. So there's two things happening. There are all the infantry being lured in up here onto the archers. I think he's going to lose a lot there, but there is a sizable amount of infantry supporting these three rams and hero elephant. And A player's got to respond to this. His infantry are all over there. He's not got much here. The infantry are in amongst the fields. So Weird Jokes I like the way he's done this. He's got a player's got a siege tower up there. I don't think this is helping because Weird Jokes now has a foothold in the base and he's got no infantry down here. He's losing. He is losing stuff, but it's still anybody's fight there. But his population is down. A player is definitely losing. He's losing population. He's still got more kills, but who's in a better position? I think it's got to be Weird Jokes. He could just retreat. He's got towers here. He's got buildings to hide in, and they can wear these guys down. He can make new infantry. But this is danger at the business end. Are these going to go in on the CC? There isn't much in the way of infantry going back to stop this. There is now a hero elephant that's come out, so the hero elephants are going to have a fight. I don't think the hero elephant's going to live that long. This is Ptolemy the First. Is that the same as Ptolemy the Savior? I don't know. I'm not too au fait with the new heroes in Alpha 24. He's going to certainly take care of these rams, but he's getting cut down all the time. He's almost dead, and this is his one hero. They're not disposable anymore, so no more heroes for a player. That could be a bit of a blow. What's happening at the top of the map? So there is Weird Jokes' cavalry going in, although a player is now he's captured a tower. How has he not garrisoned that? Has he garrisoned it?
DSD, DSD.
It's hard to click on because it's right there. There's too much going on. That's the tower. Yeah, so that is an oversight by Weird Jokes. He should not have let a player come in and capture then garrison that tower. That is shocking.
DSD. And
they've almost got another one there. They were looking at that one. He's got ungarrisoned towers. This attack has had to fall back a little. He seems to have run out of siege. So Weird Jokes has a foothold over this side. There's very little to stop him doing what he wants. But a player is working his way through. He's garrisoned that one with 4 women, so he's not going to get captured. He's got more kills as well. His population is now ahead. So Weird Jokes, I think, took his eye off the ball with this. He's now got a tower in his territory shooting at anything of his that goes past. So he's going to have to destroy this at some point. We're seeing another little excursion down here. He has got 2 rams sitting in reserve in case he needs them. This we're seeing garrisoned siege tower. 1 garrison siege tower, 1 empty. So they're going to cause hassle down here. But over at the base again, and they're going in on the CC. The hero elephant is strong, and this war elephant is going to get taken down. CC has gone, so Weird Jokes has definitely got himself in front. Why didn't a player reinforce this area? He left it wide open. He knew there was problems here from before. He had time. He has got 2 other military colonies, so it's not the end of the world that he's lost to CC. His farming operations are going to be in a mess. Another ungarrisoned tower there, so these defenses are not really defending anything. That's going to get destroyed by the hero elephant. And are the rams coming out? This attack is still ongoing though. All of the farmers are in their CCs or nearby houses. I don't know if this is having the effect he wanted. It seems to have. He's now got fewer kills, so he's taken more losses. His population is down to 131 and falling. There's still a hero elephant. There is a hero elephant still almost full strength, taking out his defenses here. He's going to take out the stables, so if he takes out the market, that could be bad. That would probably be the best tactical building to go for after. There's a library as well, so unchecked, this is going to totally weaken his economy. There are only 4 infantry guys, 4 pikemen attacking this. And they're barely making a dent in the elephant. You know, it's mild bruising. He is withdrawing the elephant. Oh, he's decided to attack the soldiers. What's happening over here then? So more defenses being built. The infantry are just sort of stood there. Is this attack up here still ongoing?
ESD.
They've killed the cavalry. So I think Weird Jokes has pretty much got this. There is a cavalry infantry lunge through the middle. It's a small number. They're surely going to get cut to pieces here. There is still this garrison tower, which is going to get taken down. And they're going after the siege towers. This one's been destroyed. This one is still firing arrows back, but it's not proven to be a major force. This does not look good. What's that going up there? That's rams of A player now going in, so they're going to take out that tower, and they're probably going to have a crack at the CC. They've been spotted. These are... So we got heavy cavalry. Is this the right type of cavalry? It looks like it. Are they going to start taking down these rams? We're hearing sword noises, so the rams are going to get destroyed. I don't think they're going to get anywhere near. Whereas the rams down here... what have we got down here? It's just the territory marker. So Weird Jokes is biding his time. It's an attritional squeeze that he's employing here. There is an elephant which is fighting these rams back off, but it is not going to last too long. That whole ram attack has been completely dispersed. There's still infantry of A player up here causing trouble near the CC. They've captured a farm. So small beer, unfortunately, but what's that over there? Oh, we have a sneaky CC with some troops in it, and an elephant house and 3 elephants coming out. So this is a good place to launch a counter from. So we missed that entirely, that he'd gone over there and built this. So apologies, but most of the focus has been on the middle. This blue sector here, there are still troops. Are the hero elephants still going? Is he going to go around and start causing trouble over here? There are some infantry. No, it's all women there. I'm surprised he didn't go and take down the library. Interesting. Have those elephants surfaced yet? They're 23 seconds away. There is a lot of infantry here. It's all archers. So the elephants, I don't know what they're going to do. I'm not sure. It's an ungarrisoned tower. They could come out. He's got means to capture this. He hasn't got enough infantry up here. And population of 65 A players in huge trouble. One big push and it's all over, I think. He's just not producing at the moment. He's now producing 35 units from his various producing buildings. We're seeing those coming out. He's got numbers garrisoned in some of them. He's building a proper CC over here, so he's lost that one. Still got this one, and this one at the top. Where are those elephants? The elephants have been unleashed. There isn't so much infantry over here now. This could be quite a counter. It's 68 plays 190. I still think Weird Jokes has got this. He's now sending his own cavalry in to hassle people. Stockpiling more rams. This one's coming down. His hero still about somewhere. Where is he? He's withdrawn a bit, so he's healing up. Could stick him in a temple, I suppose. He could do with a bit of healing up, but he's over halfway to death, but he's earned his money, that's for sure. The horses are coming through. They're scattering farmers. It's more kills. It's 231 kills for the loss of 200. So it's been better on the kill-death ratio. A player's got his population back up to 93, but it's still almost 100 gap. What has A player got? Is he got plenty of food, but he's low on wood? Is he collecting anywhere? He's got small wood gathering going on, but he is struggling to produce now, whereas Weird Jokes is pretty comfortable. I said that, Weird Jokes is low on food and good on wood. Where are those elephants? Those elephants been totally taken care of. I think they have. We missed the massacre of the elephants. Can we see a body anywhere? Yeah, I see a dead elephant. So there's no damage to the CC, so they didn't get anywhere. There's another one there. So the elephant counterattack came to nothing. There are rams coming in from all directions on these two buildings. This one's actually been the elephant house has been captured. So this is shoddy play here. This is not good, and I think a player is going to have to resign. I don't fancy his position one bit. It's still just under 100 the population lead. He can't. He's gone. Oh yeah, he has gone. He's seen that this was a loser. So there we go. So resigned on 33 minutes. Let's end the replay there. Apparently there's 37 minutes of this, but we'll end it at that point, and we will have a look at the summary. So well played, Weird Jokes. Let's have a look at his score. So 11,700 plays 9,985. Pretty close. It wasn't. I mean, there wasn't. You couldn't say there was a huge amount in it. I think that initial attack through the left-hand side of a player's base weakened him, and Weird Jokes was never in any trouble after that. He wasn't in any trouble when the cavalry came through either. So I think Weird Jokes was always sort of comfortable. Let's have a look at the kill-death ratio. 1.19 plays 0.86. He was more lethal. And we'll have a look at how the populations fluctuated a little bit. So miscellaneous population. So the lead changed sort of periodically. The attack that I think won him the game. Weird Jokes did lose more troops in that, but how many buildings did he take out? Let's have a look. Structures lost. So lots of structures lost in that attack. It did completely damage his infrastructure a bit. Interesting. In terms of overall production, Weird Jokes, although he was just behind for sort of the first 15 minutes, from there onwards, and when things were going his way, he always stayed on top of it. So it probably looked quite comprehensive at the end. I think tactically, Weird Jokes picked the right places to put his second CC. It was a very aggressive move putting it that far north, whereas a player kind of tried to consolidate a corner and ended up a bit hemmed in from a couple of sides. But an impressive display from Weird Jokes, who submitted the game. Weird Jokes seems to be going for some kind of personal record for appearances on Newbie Rush. I think he is our leading, in terms of appearances, he's leading by some margin at this point. But he keeps sending me in good games, so I will keep showing them. We always like a good game with Weird Jokes in it. Commiserations to a player 561324, who looks like a tiny player. Rating of 1353, so he's no mug. He just came up a bit short against Weird Jokes in this game. Really enjoyable, and I hope to do some more midweek games soon. As I said, I'm moving house, so if anything, I'm trying to build up a buffer of the Sunday games. So there is, I don't want to miss a Sunday game. I've got an unbroken record since I started the show last summer. We're almost coming up for a year soon, so I don't want to miss a Sunday. So sometimes the midweek games get sacrificed. I haven't done one for about 3 weeks, I think. But whenever I can, I'm going to try and record a buffer of commentaries before I move house, because there's going to be some dead time, and I will schedule those to go live, so it's almost unbroken. So you will not be without 0 AD Newbie Rush for any considerable amount of time while I'm moving house. Once I have moved, I think it's going to be games aplenty, so we look forward to that. But just to say at the end there, congratulations. Big thanks to Weird Jokes for submitting the game, and congratulations for a solid victory. And commiserations to a player. It was a good performance, but not quite up to the standard that Weird Jokes managed to produce. Good game overall, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to be notified of future episodes. If you'd like one of your matches featured on the show, see the video description of how you can submit your replays. And if you can't wait for the next episode, then why not check out these playlists in the end titles for more replays, commentary and tutorials on 0 AD Newbie Rush. I'll see you in the next video.